All right, welcome back to Smile Jamaica. In light of the pandemic, the demand for video chat services is so much higher. Currently, Zoom is the go-to, but do you know there are several other services that you can switch to, and each have their own advantages, but there's some disadvantages. But with all of that, it makes them better suited for various uses, whether it's to talk to grandma, play games with friends, or connect with colleagues, or go to school online. So we've invited digital strategist Theodore Henry to share a few Zoom alternatives. Good morning, Theodore. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning. I'm fine. Thanks for having me.
All right. So first of all, why should I seek an alternative to Zoom? Listen, man, it's what everybody is using.
Yeah, it is what everybody is using, but just because it's the thing that everybody is using doesn't mean that you can't get some nicer features otherwise. You mentioned grandma.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people have issues onboarding older relatives to something like Zoom. It's pretty easy for many people, but there are some use cases like talking to grandma where you don't really want to have to set up anything or tell her to do anything that you could probably use a different service.
Yeah.
And classroom. Zoom is great for meetings, but you have some classroom software that is designed for students. So it's really a matter of pros and cons, despite how good Zoom is for most people.
All right. So you prepared a list for us. We're starting with, is this join.me?
Yeah, that one has a really nice name. Pretty easy, don't it?
Yes.
Join me. Hey, join me. Uh, Join me. The thing that stands out to me about join.me, that's literally the website you go to, is that I can start a meeting and invite you there, and you don't need to download the app.
Okay.
You literally just click on the link, and you've gotten Zoom links in your WhatsApp or email before, don't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and you have the whole dial in and the long URL.
Mm-hmm.
One of the great things about join.me is you don't have that. It's a very short thing. So I can literally tell you right now, all right, hey, we're going to talk in 5 minutes. Just go to join.me/Theo99 and you're in the meeting right from your browser.
And it can accommodate, I know Zoom accommodates like plenty people. Join.me, does it accommodate plenty people as well?
Well, you're going right into the cons now.
Yes.
We're kind of spoiled. Let's admit that we are spoiled. So this is one of the cons at join.me. They used to have a free plan that had 40, 50 people, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But now they've decided that, listen, y'all got to pay some money. So you can get a free trial, but the free trial has, I think, a limit of about 5 people. And then you
Okay.
really have to pay about $10 to get unlimited minutes and an expanded amount of people in your meeting.
Okay. What about the time? What about time? Because that's one of my things with Zoom. The free one don't last very long if you're in a meeting.
True is like what, 45 minutes, I think?
Something like that. So
Right.
join.me.
Well, if you want to pay for it, it's unlimited actually.
Oh,
So
nice.
the free trial though, it's unlimited, but remember it's a trial as well. So either way, they're going to try to get you to pay for it now. So it has that benefit of not needing to have a long URL, or your guests can just join in. But because of the paywall, I think there are better options.
All right, cool. We have like 30 seconds per app. This is Jitsi Meet.
It's
Jitsi Meet.
all right. So I'm not hearing you. No.
JITSI Meet.
All
Okay.
right. So I think my audio has chipped out a little bit, but the next one on our list was Jitsu Meet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Jitsu Meet, this one is the one that's going to get me a little bit excited because it has an amazing set of features. So hear me now, Lady Dela. It's 100% free to use. So you don't have a meeting time limit. And here's the next big feature of it. You don't need to sign up at all. I don't need to sign up if I'm starting a meeting. You don't need to sign up if you're coming to the meeting. All you have to do is go to the website, and the name is a little strange, but it's jitsymeet.org, and you'll see a bar that asks you to put in your meeting name. So you enter the meeting name, Smile Jamaica 99, and that's it. You don't need to sign in. You don't need to do anything other than just put in the meeting name, and there you go. So that's one of the features I really love about Jitsi Meet.
All right. And the next is Adobe Connect.
Before you go to Adobe Connect, though, let me just talk a little bit more about Jitsi Meet. That's where you
30
get more excited.
seconds, because I really want to get to the one that I love, which is the Blackboard Collaborate.
What? All right,
Yes!
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Let me sell you on Jitsi Meet. So you don't need to sign up. 100% free, meaning the meeting can go as long as you want. The links are short as well. But here's the thing: you also don't need to download anything. You like have ever had a meeting and people like, oh God, man, I have to go download this and install something. It's right from your browser. Nothing downloaded. It could be on your phone, it could be on your computer, it could be on your tablet, it could be on the radio in your car. You don't need to download anything. You just go right in. It's feature rich.
It's featured. And I know one of the challenges is sharing
Yes.
presentations and so on. And you don't have a challenge on Jitsi Meet?
No, no. The presentation sharing mode is pretty much what you'd expect from something like Zoom, if you've gotten used to that. It's slightly more limited because you're not able to annotate things as you are able to on Zoom.
Okay.
But other than that, it works fine.
All
In
right,
fact,
cool. Can we move
in
to
fact,
Adobe Connect now before we run out of time?
all right, cool. Let's go to Adobe Connect.
Yes.
Adobe Connect. That one is, well, most people know Adobe from Photoshop and design. Adobe Connect is actually a lot like a learning environment. And it's interesting. I have experienced it, but I haven't used it. But based on what they say they do, Adobe Connect allows you to what's the word here? Collaborate. So
Oh,
you can be in class with other students and you can work on an assignment the teacher gives you in the class. So it has the features all the other video calling and conference software does, but collaboration is a big deal. You break out into little pods to do work. You can take notes in the app, take notes based on what a teacher is saying no. So collaboration is the big thing.
all right. Well, I don't know if I want to work on it while miss looking at it, but okay. Blackboard Collaborate. Yes.
All right, so this is your favorite one. Why is it
So,
your favorite? It's so like you have a
because I can
bias.
understand it. And I like
Ah,
the chat features and I think for teaching it's cool.
yeah, yeah.
The whiteboard.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've experienced this from the student perspective and from the teaching perspective, and you're right. It's pretty easy. You log in, and the learning curve isn't too high. Um, you mentioned the whiteboard. I would definitely say about the whiteboard though that if you are presenting, I recommend you use a touchscreen device and get a stylus like the one I have here. It's hard to draw with your mouse, and it's hard to write it. It makes it so much nicer.
All right, cool. And our very last one, out of time, is Easy Talk. Makes meetings with video and audio and sharing whiteboard. So really, we just need to, I think, just feel them out and see which one works best for you. And
That's
then,
right.
Nasa?
That's right. That's
All
right.
right. All right. Thank you, Theodore. 4D Company, how do they find you?
Well, how did they find me?
How
I got
do
a
we find you?
well, right now, you know how sometimes the barber has the worst hairdo, but he's a
Yes.
really good barber. Right. So 4D right now is in the build out phase of our online presence. So shortly our website will be up, but you can find us on LinkedIn, follow our progress there, and in about a week or so, our website will be up.
All right, thank you so much, digital strategist Theodore Henry. Check out those 5 alternatives to Zoom, you may find the one that works just for you. Thank you, Theodore. Now, I didn't do this at the top, but I have to do this now. Happy birthday to this very special young man. This is Peter Grant, 15 today. Happy birthday, Peter, from your mom, Claire, from your dad, from big brother Ryan. Mommy says you got the memo from your big brother that you were to be cool in the womb and that delivery was painless and that you've been a pretty painless kid.
What does she mean by you are the FG?
I guess he knows what's the FG. She says you're the FG, Peter. So happy birthday to you. She said put on 2 inches since that picture, but it's all right, boss. Them only see the face, so them know. All right, coming up next, oh my gosh, sanitizer woes. We'll be right back. Stay with us. This is Smile Jamaica.